rise and shine. Pour yourself a cup of coffee and tune in to Good Morning Aurora. News, weather, and really cool interviews. Monday through Friday from 8 to 9 a.m.
Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. The time is now 8 o'clock on the dot. That's right. We are always on time. You're listening to and watching Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. It's Friday the 12th. You made it. You did. You deserve something. Not only that, Mother's Day is coming up, so mom deserves something as well. But you made it to the weekend, and we've got a great show for you. We're live on location, as you may have noticed in the headline and description. We're at Wyckwood House. Shannon, what's the address here, down here?
Good morning. It is 80 South River Street.
80 South River, yeah, right across the street from the Library, Society 57 in LTO. So we've got a great show. We're going to show you some things. We're going to talk a lot about Wyckwood House and celebrating their 1-year anniversary. Yeah. Now, there's 2 locations as well. Do not forget that there's a Wheaton location also. So if you're just now tuning in and you're not familiar with Wyckwood House, what are you doing with yourself? What are you spending? What are you really? Hold on. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Right? Get your shop on. Get your sip on. We've got some interesting things to show you today and some great products that you can purchase for mom or any time of the year, any day. So I'm here with Shannon Gutierrez, who is the founder, creator, and owner of Wyckwood House, and we'll be getting to talk to her. How are you feeling this morning? How are you feeling?
Well, I'm feeling like it's a little early, Curtis.
Which was the first thing she said to me, like, Curtis, I got to tell you, this 7:30? Nah, bruh, nah.
Yes, but other than that, I feel great.
Okay.
I feel excited. I feel like, gosh, we got a year under our belt here, and I'm excited for what's to come.
Right. Now, how was your, it was a busy week getting up to this, getting up to this day. Okay.
It was. We've been celebrating all week since first Friday.
Okay.
Last Friday kicked off with the food truck festival and celebrations in here, live music, the whole thing. And then we've just had some fun events all week long. And then we're wrapping up tonight with a champagne toast at 6 o'clock and a DJ party.
Okay.
So, yeah, come on down.
6 o'clock p.m. is the champagne toast. So if you're going to be in the Aurora downtown area, I encourage you to come on down here to 80 South River Street. You'll have a very good time. There has been known to be a line, though, outside the door. So that means, brothers, get your girl, come on down here early. Yes. Don't be standing in line.
That's right.
Now, we had a interview, it was about over a year ago, and we talked about the history of Wyckwood and everything. In that year's time, talk about some of the growth and what you've gone through and the experience of being a businesswoman here and doing your thing.
Yeah, thank you. Well, it's good to be back. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
And yes, a lot has happened in a year. We moved into this new location May of 2022.
Okay.
And so that was a long road of getting this space ready for us. It was a beautiful open space for us to develop. And so the concept of shopping and enjoying a cocktail and hanging out with friends, it was able to be realized here in this space.
Okay.
And I learned a lot, that's for sure. Hiring an architect and bringing in construction people and making it all happen, that was a lot. And so the fact that we're here, we made it. We got our first year under our belt. I am ready to celebrate. It has been amazing. The community here is incredible, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel very grateful for this opportunity. The city has been so supportive. They're just doing a great job bringing new developments down here. And, they're ready for fun stuff happening. So I feel that support, and I'm excited to be here, and we've just begun.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Not only that, too, I remember when the construction was happening. I remember peeking through the windows and seeing what became the Wyckwood House location down here. And as I mentioned when walking in, got to meet your mom. Mom's here, but she doesn't have a microphone. Hi, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
Got a shout out early Mother's Day. You brought a touch of Wheaton down here. The vibe is, you really increased the vibe here.
Oh, thank you.
You really increased the vibe here. So it really feels good to be in here. The space is beautiful. And when the camera comes on, all of you great folks will see what it looks like down here. So the time right now is 8:05 a.m. Tracy Duran is here. Good morning and happy Friday to you as well, Tracy Duran. I think Tracy's been in here before, but if you've not been down here, 80 South River Street is the location.
Yes.
Now, is there going to be any activities going on at the Wheaton House tonight? Wheaton House.
Tonight, no. They will be open until 8 o'clock. We are located right in the heart of downtown Wheaton, and they just put up an amazing tent. This is, I think, the third year of doing that.
Okay.
And so there's always fun stuff happening down there. All the restaurants, they bring in live music on the weekends. So we're really grateful to be a part of that vibrant community. Mm-hmm. So there's just people hanging out all the time right outside our door. So if you guys happen to be downtown Wheaton, come see us. We'll be there till 8 o'clock. But the party is happening here in Aurora tonight, and there's always fun stuff happening in Wheaton in that community, but the big celebration's here tonight. The big celebration is here in downtown Aurora. Good morning to all of you great people. Let's wave to them. Shannon, hey, how y'all doing? I know you can see us now. So this is the Wyckwood the cocktail bar at Wyckwood House that you can see behind us right here. And I'm going to zoom in on the middle portion so that they can see some of the stuff that we have going on. Full selection of different drinks and various things. And I want to zoom in on the top to the beautiful Wyckwood cocktail bar at Wyckwood House. Love that sign. It's got a very nice feel to it. Very nice feel. All right. We've also got some items here on display as well in the very front. What do we got here? And these are available for purchase anytime here at Wyckwood House. Yes, they are. Okay. Yes, we love to have a variety of options for people to choose from. Okay. So whether they have a party to go to, a birthday they're celebrating, Mother's Day is coming up. So we have a lot of wonderful gifts for moms. Right. And so I love to source things locally as much as that we can, or celebrate our local community. So you can see that we have our Aurora wine. So that's a fun gift or something to enjoy for yourself. Yes. And then a fabulous mug for anybody that needs a little encouragement. Go forth and change the world, girl. Right, right. Yeah. And then we brought in a new perfume line. Okay. So we had an event last night where the maker was here. She is a local to Illinois and came out to meet our community and share her story about how she came up with this amazing fragrance and has since added 2 other fragrances to her line. One of them is unisex, so great on men as well. She likes to say, if you want your man to smell as good as he looks, get him that. Oh, I like that. That's a good one. That is a good one because sometimes, fellas, you know how it is. Right? We got off a hard day work, construction. Don't just go home and grab your girl. Don't just bear hug her. No. Fragrance. That's smell right. Good. Smell good. Okay. Now, what's the story with the Aurora wine and what's its history? How did it come about? So I had the opportunity to go to a rosé and orange wine tasting in the city. One of our distributors was hosting that event, and so I came across this wine, and we already carried one from this particular company. Okay. But I couldn't pass up the label because I'm a sucker for things that just pull you in and say, I need to have that. But it also tastes amazing. Right. So it was a win-win. Just made sense. The label does. The label will catch you. I do like that. If I look at the label, I'm like, you know what? Let me try that, actually. So all of the things that we have inside of Wyckwood House, all the items, are they from local makers, crafters, and artisans? Or how does one get their goods into Wyckwood House? And what's the story with some of the vendors and providers? That is a great question. So, I started Wyckwood House with all friends of mine and a beautiful community of local people that made amazing products. And so while we've grown and evolved over the years, it's been 6 years now that we are doing this. And so we still have quite a bit of items that are made locally. So as I mentioned, the perfume, that's a woman that's local here in Illinois. And so as much as we've grown, I still want to be very intentional about reaching out to local people that are making awesome things that fit in our store.
Right.
So it is still a good variety. It's not everything in the store. We've just, had the opportunity to bring in other items. I took a trip to the Philippines to celebrate my brother's wedding.
Okay.
Yeah, so
nice.
That was really fun. And of course, it's just amazing to travel the world and see different cultures. And they have incredible things that the people in that community create. So I brought back some bags, some beautiful straw bags that are handmade there in the Philippines. So those came to Wyckwood House. And one of the ladies that attended the event last night, she was sporting her bag. So excited to have it. And it looked fabulous. But it's things like that where we're just kind of expanding our offerings here. Mm-hmm. So it started out with local makers, and I'm so grateful that we got to start our business that way. But as we've grown, we are bringing in things from all over the world now.
Absolutely.
Which is really special.
Absolutely. Well, it's a blessing to be able to do both, mm-hmm. right? To have a global perspective, but still be able to be approachable locally,
yes.
And let people know that, hey, you're an Aurora resident too. If you like what we have in here, the option is available for you to potentially have your items in the store as well.
Yes.
That's really nice. Where did the name Wyckwood House come from? I know the story about this, but for those who don't know, I think this is a good story for you guys to check out.
Well, thank you. Yes, it's very special to me because, as I mentioned, I started, with local people, and we did it right outside of my home, mm-hmm. right inside, I guess you should say. Opened up our doors to the community.
We got our own pop-up going here.
That's right. We just popped up right in my house, and I happen to live on Wyckwood Drive on the west side of Aurora.
Okay.
And so when I was thinking about what am I going to call this concept, this thing that I wanted to create, and it just made sense, starting in my home on Wyckwood. We called it Wyckwood House Market.
Okay.
And then when we came down here into downtown Aurora, we had already kind of developed our brand and following, so it made sense to keep that name.
Right.
And I'm so glad that we did because it really is a beautiful story, and I love it.
Right. Now, you were at the on Downer originally.
We were, yes.
Okay. How long were you at that Downer location before coming here?
We were there 5 years. Yeah,
about
5 years.
Wow.
Yeah, almost to the day. It's interesting, Curtis. I don't know if you're into this kind of stuff, but
I am.
Every May. So my first market in my house was May of 2017.
Okay.
When I moved into our Downer Place location, I got the keys May of 2018.
Okay.
And then our first day open here at our new location on 80 South River Street was May of 2022.
May. Mother,
so,
may I.
May is a special month here at Wyckwood.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah, I think it's really cool.
All right. So I'm going to read a little bit about what's going on. I do have some great talking points for you guys. I want to say good morning to everybody too. Corey Ingram, good morning. Irene Sandoval, good morning. Saul Olivas, Julia Lindberg, Gloria Gerardo, Monica, the one and only. Good morning to all of you great people out there. So new product lines, new hours, and the cocktail bar for the 1 year anniversary celebration here at 80 South River Street, Wyckwood House. New hours, and of course, Boss Babes. Now we're going to dig into Boss Babes with a lot of detail and depth because that's been going on for quite some time. So I want to shout out you ladies and what you're doing. But we also have something that you guys, I know, don't have. We got mimosas this morning, y'all.
Oh, hey.
And they're tasty. They're real tasty. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a quick toast here with the mimosas and let you guys see the beautiful ambiance once again. And then we're going to come back and talk about Boss Babes. So let's do that. Hold on. Let me zoom in for us here. Yes. All right. Lovely. Now, this was grapefruit.
It is. Yes.
Okay. All right.
I like to spice it up, change it up.
Very nice. Very nice. So let's talk about Boss Babes.
Okay.
Okay. Boss Babes is something that's open for all businesswomen here in Aurora.
Yes.
What was the beginning of Boss Babes?
Well, it was a concept that Marissa Amoni and I came up with together. She is obviously passionate about Aurora and the community here, and we thought it would be really special to create space for women specifically to come together, to support one another, to cheer each other on,
Right.
and share challenges and come up with ideas together. So this was back at our Downer Place location a few years ago, pre-COVID. We would meet there on Wednesday mornings before people went off to work, and it was just a relaxed environment where people could come when they can
Right.
and hang out, get that. I like to say it just felt like a big hug every Wednesday morning, like
Right.
you were ready to go and take on the challenge of the day. And so we've continued that. Now we meet monthly, so it's every third Thursday of the month here
Every
at
third
Wyckwood
Thursday,
House.
okay.
Yes. So we do it happy hour style, so it's 4:30 to 6.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
Lord.
did I say Wednesday? We did
We did
start on Wednesday, but now we meet the third Thursday.
Third Thursday, okay,
So, yes.
yeah.
So that has been amazing. I really am so grateful that we made it through COVID even with that. And
Right.
Marissa recently shared an amazing story with me. During COVID, as many people, we pivoted and we thought, we still want to provide space for people to connect. It was so important even then, obviously, even more it felt like. And so we did some Zoom meetings and got those ladies on Zoom and just hung out. And it was a hard time,
Right.
especially for business owners, because everything changed and people had to shut down their business and their livelihood. And so creating space for people to connect with other women that maybe were going through something similar, it was literally life-saving.
Right.
So I'm grateful for that community, and it's open to people not just here in Aurora, but the surrounding areas. We get people from all over that come down, and
Okay.
it's amazing energy, and we like to keep it just really positive and fresh
Absolutely.
and encouraging.
Now you take trips. Boss Babes
We
Babes
do.
take trips. Talk about those.
We like a little field trip every now and then because, it is all about empowering, supporting women. So sometimes we like to take it on the road and see, bring some light onto other businesses that are doing special things. So
Okay.
we took a trip to Fox Valley Mall.
All right.
Who's been to the mall?
I know y'all have in the chat. Yeah.
I mean, there's really cool stuff happening there, and there's actually some local women that have businesses in Fox Valley Mall.
Yes.
So definitely go check them out. And that was really fun to explore. We went to Tapville Social, got a drink.
Great
and then
place.
We headed out to see some other local businesses. So that was really fun. And we have another field trip coming up. We're going to the Homestead in Plano.
Okay.
So Mary Kay is an amazing boss babe. She's been with us for years, and we love to support her and cheer her on. She's got some cool stuff going on out there. She's an event space, a venue. She also hosts mostly weddings and parties like that, but then amazing like yoga nights, bourbon tasting, live music.
On the same night? Bourbon tasting with yoga? Lord, that would be
Well,
you.
I would be there for that.
You heard it here first. Bourbon tasting and yoga. Nobody's doing yoga.
Hilarious. Yeah, so I'm excited to go visit her, and yeah, we just love to let people know what other amazing businesses are out there.
Okay. What's the number one gift that we have in the store for Mother's Day? What can we give them? What's the number one hot item right now for moms?
Man, the number
Let's see if we can do a showcase up here. Doesn't it kind of feel like we're doing the Home Shopping Network?
That's right.
You see these earrings? You can get these earrings.
Well, I mean, moms are all different and unique in their own way.
Right.
So I really can't say a number one item. There's
Okay.
dresses,
Right.
jewelry, candles, these mugs, perfume. I mean, there's so many options, and
Okay.
every mom is different. So we have something for everybody. Bottle of wine.
Right.
Mom needs to chill.
Moms
Maybe
do need to chill.
Right? They need some pampering, so maybe they need to pair that with some bath salts or something,
Okay.
right?
Right.
Some lotion. I don't know.
All right. Well, everything is here for mom if mom is interested. Now, I notice here that there are a lot of the Wyckwood Cocktail Bar is fully stocked with a lot of great drinks and things. How do you make any of the drinks back here? Are you doing any of the mixing up?
Well, that is a good question, Curtis.
Hey.
So here's the thing.
Everybody coming in tonight. Like, yo, 80 South River, write that down, dog.
Well, I happen to have an amazing bar manager.
Okay.
So I'm not going to take credit for the drinks that people enjoy here.
Okay.
They do have to pass these lips before they're served on the floor.
Okay.
But Brett Gloria, Aurora resident.
Brett Gloria, okay.
Yes. Been a part of the Aurora community for years, raised his family here. He is the master. He's the one coming up with these craft cocktails. Everything by scratch. He makes his own simple syrup. He's back there just concocting all these fabulous things. And so he comes up with a seasonal menu each season. So right now we've got our spring menu out, and he's named all of our cocktails after Prince songs.
Do we have a copy of the menu? Is the spring menu around?
Sure we do somewhere.
If it is, and they're all named after Prince songs, I'm feeling that. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to try to get a copy of that spring menu because I love, we got it. All right.
We do. So we always have our signature cocktail on the menu, and that's the Wyckwood.
The Wyckwood, okay.
Yes. So that has vodka, acai, lillet, hibiscus, and we top it with sparkling cava.
Oh, Lord.
Yes, and it's pink, so we do love pink around here at Wyckwood House. And you know what? The gentleman can enjoy that cocktail as well.
Right.
Okay. But, yeah, then there's a... Do you want to
let me check that
Yeah,
out.
we've got quite a few.
All right. Hey, who knows? Maybe one of these days when you guys come in for a little cocktail, be like, is that dude? Yeah, make me a Wyckwood. Te amo corazon, mezcal, tequila, framboise, lemon, and raspberry. That sounds good. Mm-hmm. That sounds really good. Purple rain, vodka, elderflower, lemon, and pea flower.
Yum. I really like that.
That sounds really good. Private joy, gin, gentian, Aperol, and lime. The Uptown, bourbon spiced rum, banana and cocoa bitters, Pop Life, vodka, lemon and lavender, and raspberry beret, gin, lemon, raspberry egg white, and red wine float. That sounds really good. And there's also mocktails, and you can tag us at the Wyckwood Cocktail Bar. Now you guys are on social media.
Yes.
On all of the things, Facebook, Instagram, and everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah, I've seen some of the live videos. They're very good.
Thank you.
So the time is, ladies and gentlemen, it's 8:22. We're going to take a brief commercial. As I mentioned, I just want to mention some of the important stuff for these folks before they head into their weekend and come out here tonight. I want to give two great pieces of information for you guys that are very important. The first is the Neighbor Project. If you or your family is interested in home ownership, reducing your debt, building your savings, and going from renting to owning, the Neighbor Project can help you. Located at 32 South Broadway, they are a HUD-approved housing counseling agency. Their phone number is 630-906-9400. Once again, the number is 630-906-9400. Also, the City of Aurora Financial Empowerment Center is your local resource. Counselors are standing by in over 150 languages to help you and your family. Increase those savings. Do a lot of things. Get squared away. 630-256-4552. That number again, 630-256-4552. We're here at Wyckwood House, ladies and gentlemen, 80 South River Street for their 1-year anniversary celebration. I got to tell you, it feels really good to be doing this live behind the bar. Like, hey, man, Curtis, that's something new, dog. I like this, too. I like this a lot. So we talked about Boss Babes. We talked about the history of that, how it started. But I want to ask you a question here. What's the next 3 years look like for Wyckwood? What are you dreaming? What are you envisioning? When you daydream, when you're driving, what's the vision? What do you want to see? What's next for you?
Yeah, so thanks for asking. I'm always dreaming up what's next.
Right.
And I love that we've had the opportunity to build something really special and bring it to 2 different communities. You know, we opened our Wheaton location during the pandemic. It was October 2020 that we opened downtown Wheaton, and that is my hometown, so it's really special to me to be able to bring this shopping experience there to that community. And what I saw was people wanted something really positive. You know, we had the Aurora location up and running during COVID. You know, we had to shut down and pivot and do all online sales and all of that. But when we reopened our doors, people walked in and literally stopped and said, oh, took a breath. I'm in my happy place. You know, they were so happy to be somewhere positive
Right.
and get something for themselves or get a gift for a friend to make them feel better. You know, it was a really hard time for so many people. And so that's why we decided to go ahead with the Wheaton location, even though it was a challenging time, right?
Right.
And it's been amazing, and I love that. So what I'm dreaming up is, hey, maybe there's some other communities that we want to bring this experience
Absolutely.
to, right?
Absolutely.
We need positive things. We need spaces for people to connect in real life. So much of our life is spent behind a screen and not connecting with people that we care about or meeting new people and building relationships. And so
Right.
it really is an honor and a privilege to be able to create space for people to come in and build relationships, have a good time, enjoy a cocktail, buy something fun. And hey, why not bring that to another community, or maybe find somebody that's really passionate about their specific community, but they don't know what they want to do. Well, hey,
Right.
we've got this concept.
Right.
Maybe you want to take it
Right.
somewhere.
People have ideas. But sometimes getting those ideas to fruition or ironing out the idea and seeing the vision can be two different things. I got to say, it was not easy for a lot of businesses to to be a successful business, make it through COVID, and then come out the end of that if they did.
Yeah.
So congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
You know, we're celebrating our 3-year anniversary tomorrow night,
Yay.
right down the street from here at McCarty Mills. But, we're not a retail store, but it is not easy
It's not.
to make your idea a reality and then make that reality sustainable.
Yeah.
So congratulations.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
You know, it's definitely, I agree with you. It's not easy, but it really takes a community. I'm grateful to have such a supportive family.
Right.
Number one, as you mentioned, my mom is here.
Yep.
She's been my biggest cheerleader, supporter. I joke around with people that some days I think she cares more about Wyckwood than I do.
I feel the same way about that.
she's
Yeah. My mom
very
loves my son way more than she loves me.
See?
Like her
You
to sit
get it.
down. Xavier, you want something? Oh.
You get it. Yeah. So I'm so grateful for that, and I really think that makes such a difference. So a supportive family, supportive community, friends, and our staff here, we call them magic makers,
Magic makers. Okay.
because I really believe they make the magic happen. They're so valuable, so important to what we do. And we just have incredible people on our team. And so that is what has made this sustainable, in my opinion. And I'll say a couple other things as well.
Absolutely.
Personally, and I do feel passionate about this as a business owner, and business can be hard. Anything that we do in life that we really put our soul into. So I meet with a coach every month. And I think that is so important because, it's easy to get caught up in the day-to-day of everything, and life can be challenging. Relationships, there's always something, right? And so I just find that I need to work on myself and my mindset. And I think that is really what sets successful businesses and people apart, is if we're willing to look at ourselves and say, hey, I'm not perfect.
Absolutely.
I've got work to do, and I'm going to do the work. Every day is a new day, and we've got to face those challenges and do the work, right? So that we can enjoy the beautiful things that we're creating and sharing with people and keep doing it, right?
Right.
And not get taken down by the negative or the whatever that comes our way,
Right.
So that's something that I feel is so important.
No, that is very important. That's very well said too. You got to take care. We say it, and not in a joking manner at all. You take care of yourself and each other, because when you do have that time to reflect on yourself, you have to, it's just like washing clothes, man. Run them through the wringer and then come back and say, you know what? Let me look at it in a fresh perspective.
Yes.
Now that cry in the car if you have to.
Yeah.
I've done that. Like, you know what? I just need a quick 5.
Yes.
And then I'll be back to what I need to do.
And I think that's important to talk about this day and age, especially with social media. And, you know, as a retail business, we're on social media every day, you know, putting things out there for people. And I do like things to be very positive and uplifting.
Absolutely.
But, you know, there's the other side of things that so many people don't see. And so, yeah, just talking about and normalizing the fact that, this is amazing. It's so fun. I love it so much. But also it's hard.
Right.
And that's okay.
Right. Exactly. That's just reflection, and it's just a fact of reality. So I look around here, a lot of pink. Is there anything for the fellas in here besides these fantastic drinks? Is there anything for dad in here?
I love that question. Thank you. So yes, we are definitely geared towards women.
Right.
You could say that. I do love pink. But it's really special that we, like I mentioned before, we like to have a variety, right? We like to have things that appeal to most people. And so we do have a men's line.
Okay.
We've always carried a few things like gifty items or like fragrances that can speak to men, right? Or be good for them. But my son, he is 15.
Okay.
He has decided that he wanted to start something new himself.
Okay.
And so he is curating our men's line.
Okay.
He started his own brand, MFG Styles.
MFG Styles.
Those are his initials.
Okay.
Mateo is his name.
All right.
And so, that's been really fun to see him kind of develop that on his own. He started his own Instagram, TikTok. He made his own logo, and he's picking out the pieces that he brings in and thinks about the people that come to Wyckwood House while also thinking about his own personal style, what he likes.
Sure.
And it's been a great experience. It's really cool to have my son be a part of something that I've created as well, and we get to partner and encourage him on that journey. It's been really cool. So yes, you can find things for men here.
Awesome. So the time is 8:31. Yikes. The time is flying. Wendy Cannell, good morning. Christine Walker, hey,
Christine.
Good morning. Our dear friend Taisi is here. Good morning, Taisi. Juan Catano, good morning. Diana Elizabeth Zika, good morning. Alicia Shahadi, killing it, girl. Alicia.
So she is our manager here at Wyckwood House, Aurora.
Okay.
Shout out to her. She's making so many amazing things happen here.
Alicia Shahadi, good morning. So it's nice to get a shout out from your boss, right?
Hey.
On air. Like, yes. LinkedIn, check that out.
Yes, she's amazing.
Michael Rayford, good morning. Prince, I'm there. Corey says he's here for the Prince stuff.
All right. Can't wait.
A lot of Prince fans that we have. Jennifer Ryan Mayton, good morning to you. Ruby Sue, the Wyckwood House home fragrance line is fabulous.
Oh, thank you, Ruby.
Got a lot of fans. So congratulations. So we did talk about what's next. We talked about what's coming up, and we talked about you, personally, how you feel every day, and what it takes to be a successful business person, not just a businesswoman. What's next for you besides the new lines and things, and how can we, the community, help and support Wyckwood House?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
So we are expanding our hours. So that's kind of what's new and fresh right now. It takes effect this week as we're, celebrating 1 year here. So our new hours for the boutique and cocktail bar. So we're going to be open until 8 p.m. on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Okay.
Tuesday and Wednesday, we're here till 6.
Okay.
And then Sundays, 11 to 4.
All right.
So we are looking forward to creating some more really fun events in the evenings for people to come out, hang, enjoy themselves, relax. And so stay tuned for that.
Okay.
We do have our events listed on our website.
Okay.
And of course, we're always posting things on social media as well.
Right.
We do have an email that goes out pretty much once a week, so people can sign up for that.
Okay, great.
That's good to do because we do put some coupons and specials in those emails.
Oh, I know y'all like coupons.
You
Girl,
know.
$5 off?
I mean, seriously, who doesn't love a coupon? Yes.
Okay. All right. So the hours are new and coming soon. I want you guys to please support Wyckwood House. 80 South River Street is the location. We are here right in the heart of downtown Aurora. It's a beautiful place. I like the vibe. I like the air, the huge windows and the open air style of this place. And I have to say, I used to live in a nice loft apartment in downtown Aurora, and I had the same kind of pipe coming through my place. I should have painted it.
Yeah.
Right? I had hardwood floors, but then metal. And everybody's like, Curtis, you got to do something about that. But I didn't know. Now I should have painted it. This looks beautiful.
Thank
up in
you.
here. Up in
Thank
here.
you. Yeah.
Mocktails are next, and I think that this is where we'll start trying to land this airplane. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to these mocktails. I know you're going to like these. Play in the Sunshine. Grapefruit, lemon, and non-alcoholic beer. Venice de Milo, vanilla, soda, and cream. And Under the Cherry Moon, cherry syrup and tonic water. Ah. And do you have a favorite of either cocktails or the mocktails?
Ooh, that's a hard one. And I have a hard time picking favorites of anything, honestly.
Okay. Besides pink.
I do love pink.
All right.
But, I mean, obviously the Wyckwood, that's our signature cocktail.
Mm-hmm.
I do love that. But every time I come up to enjoy a drink myself,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm changing it up every time.
Okay.
Sometimes I like a nice glass of wine.
Right. Variety is the spice of life, as they say.
I like some tequila every now and then.
Right.
I do love my bourbon.
Bourbon's good. Yes. Yeah.
So I like a variety.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
See that? Like we talked about, a global perspective, but still a blue collar Americanism with the with the bourbon.
Yes.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we mentioned, I'll give another quick shout out to the bar. As you can see behind us, the cocktail bar at Wyckwood House. You just heard the hours. Tonight at 6 p.m.
Yes.
begins the celebration, the champagne toast for their 1-year anniversary. It's a great location, ladies and gentlemen, to see the Downer store, which did quite well, and now to see this beautiful space is really a great achievement to success and determination and tenacity too. Tenacity. The word of the day is tenacity. You're not going to make it in anything you're doing if you don't have the resilience to pick yourself up, and brush yourself off when those hard times come.
That's true.
Congratulations to you and everything you're
Thank
doing.
you, Curtis. And same to you.
Appreciate
3
you.
years. That's amazing. It's
Appreciate you, my
incredible.
sister.
Thank you for what you're doing.
I appreciate you.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, our party is tomorrow at McCarty Mills, 140 South River Street. So right down the street from here. I recommend you to do this. Stop here at Wyckwood, then come to McCarty, or hit McCarty. Come see us. Corinne's Kitchen's doing some cooking. Have some wings with us, and then come on down to Wyckwood House. Yes. You will have a great time. River Street's looking really good these days. So shout out to the city of Aurora as well for working with and helping support the businesses in the community here. The show ends on a positive note. So what is your message today to the people of Aurora?
Ooh, Aurora, I'm so grateful for you. You're amazing. I think we are really in a special time right now, so thank you for your support. But hey, there's new stuff happening, new stuff going on, so we would love to see you. Bring a friend. We want to spread the wealth, right? Bring people from other communities down and see what's happening. Just have a new plant shop literally right down the street from us.
Nideh Hardin, yes, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's beautiful. Isn't it incredible?
It is,
She's done such a great job. I'm so thankful to have another boss babe right down the street.
Yes, she was an attendee at your, that's right.
So it's just really exciting, and I love being a part of the community here, and I look forward to many more years.
All right. Wonderful stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a fantastic on-location episode that we've done here at Wyckwood House. We look forward to doing more of these. Good Morning Aurora's had the, we've been blessed to grow by leaps and bounds over these 3 years. So the opportunity to do this with our different friends is very special. Thank you very much to Wyckwood House and to Marissa. 80 South River Street is the location. 6 o'clock p.m. is the time. Get here for the champagne toast. You heard about it here on Good Morning Aurora. Without further delay, now let's do something real fly for them as we step out. Let's end it with the toast.
Let's do it.
So let me zoom the camera in. Boop, right there. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, take care of yourself and each other. Cheers. you.